Hey, thanks so much for watching. This is your weekly strategy update. We're going to cover, first of all, the value, and then we're going to talk about GDP and what that is doing to drive interest rates right now. So, once again, we're covering Business Made Simple, Donald Miller, awesome, daily kind of bite sized values. And the value for this week is a value driven professional accepts feedback. Okay. I don't know about y'all. Feedback sometimes can be super hard to accept, especially when we feel like we've done a really good job for a client or the best in a situation. Because I don't know about y'all, but it attacks your pride, right? Now, feedback when everyone wants to throw a parade for you, that's different. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about constructive criticism. And here's the thing, like, we need to be open to constructive criticism because that's how we grow as a professional. And the more value we bring to the marketplace, the better we can serve our clients, and therefore the more income we can make. So it's all interrelated. But I always say when I talk to especially new referral sources or new clients, doesn't matter what I say about our service, Google me, read our past client reviews. And I really think that way. It doesn't matter my opinion, only matters my client's opinions, my referral sources' opinions. That doesn't mean I don't get bent out of shape occasionally, but I work hard to try and accept that feedback. So best practice is to have what Donald calls a feedback loop in place. So that's regularly scheduled meetings with someone that you know and trust from a professional standpoint to give you feedback. Hey, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing good? Have you seen me act professionally? Where can I improve? And it's our job to take that information, use it, and grow. Here we use a service called experience.com for all our customer reviews. You may want to look it up. I'll put a link in the notes to it. It's awesome because it automates that process for customer reviews. So you may want to look into that. So once again, our value for this week is a value-driven professional accepts feedback and uses it to grow. So now let's talk about mortgage rates. Another kind of crazy week for rates. Unfortunately, not a good week. Rates spent most of this week climbing. And a lot of it is a result of gross domestic product. So that is how economists measure the overall productivity of the economy. And there's lots of variations of GDP, okay? But specifically what just got released this week is third quarter GDP came in at a whopping 4.9%, which is crazy high. That's being fueled still primarily by consumer spending, which a lot of economists think is going to dramatically slow or grind to a halt as consumers are continuing to spend credit cards, drain savings accounts. It's kind of unsustainable. But here's the thing. Very high GDP means inflation. As we've been talking about, the Fed wants that inflation number at 2% or less and not where we've been running the high threes. So to give you all another kind of perspective, a good, strong economy annually is like 2 to 2.5% GDP. So like I said, last quarter got revised up to 4.9. So let me show you all this real quick. And this graph doesn't have the latest revision on it, so you're just going to have to bear with me here. So right here, like this is an anomaly. This is coming out of COVID when the economy restarted. So this, we're not really going to pay attention to that. But as the economy kind of restarts and we get into a normal business mode, right, you see it drop down to 1.9, 1.7, and then start to climb to 2.9, and then when it gets revised up, it's going to be like right here. So you can see this is definitely trending in the wrong direction, which means it gives the Fed another reason to go ahead and at least do this rate hike in the December meeting, or possibly the November, but more likely the December meeting, and potentially some more hikes Q1. They're not really talking about that yet, but if this continues, that's definitely a possibility. So right now, the national average is 7.87% for a 30-year note. We're seeing rates still with a high volatility bump around between that range and 8%. So Hopefully that helps you, get you armed and dangerous. But GDP right now is throwing some huge fuel on the fire as far as rates are concerned. So I hope you have a great weekend. I'll be around. If you need anything, give me a call. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great one. Bye-bye.